All right. Hello everyone, and welcome to stream! First stream of 2024. I think that's correct. Right? I think that's correct. Time is an illusion. Nothing makes sense. Nothing is real. Hello everybody, welcome in, welcome to stream. I haven't watched in a year, so true. Hello, hi! Hello everyone. Josh, you there?
Hello.
There you are. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to stream. Welcome to the first stream of 2024. Wowza wowzers. New layout. Only for the program working in Magma today. So you can see both Josh and I working at the exact same time. Pretty fun. But yes, hello. Welcome in, everybody. As the... Oh, how do we sound, by the way? Is music too loud? Music too quiet? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Can we hear Josh fine?
Yeah. You hear me? Am I good?
Is it good? Are we okay?
Yeah, Josh. I see.
These intro drives are getting increasingly scrumbly, yeah. All sounds fine, audio is good. Bump Josh up a bit. I unfortunately cannot.
Oh,
actually,
hello?
maybe I can. Oh yes, I can. It's Discord.
Or I'll
again?
try to talk a little louder, maybe?
How does that sound? Is that
know.
a bit better? Bumped him up a little bit. Is that a little bit better? Speak again?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good now? Okay, that's good? Alright, fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, welcome in, everybody. As the title suggests, drawing our fans by their usernames, we have picked out 5. So 5 we have already picked out. We will be doing a total of 6. Number 6 will be picked from chat today. The 5 previous chosen are all YouTube members or Patreon members, and then we have 2 students as well. So 3 YouTube or Patreon members, and then we have 2 students, and then the last one will be from the chat itself. So if you are actually a Patreon or YouTube member and you're saying, draw me, there's a possibility. So we'll be picking that one, I assume last, probably, because we'll get through the list before then. But we will be, you know, doodling each of these usernames that we have picked out beforehand. But before we get going, before we do anything, if you didn't know, alright, first one of the year. Let's see how well I do this one. If you didn't know, our growing community is filled with tons of art nerds, and we art nerds have to stick together. So if you're an art nerd too, be sure to check the links to our social media in the description below, and check out our website for our class offerings, where you can get critique, guidance, and encouragement from our instructors, because we're not just a YouTube channel, we are an art school too. So if you'd like to support us so we can keep making free content, consider supporting us by becoming a YouTube member for exclusive channel perks like emotes and sub badges, or supporting us on Patreon for as little as $2 per month, where you can get access to tons of perks like my working files, critique sessions, class recordings, and a huge discount on our classes that have a limited amount of spots, so be sure to check those out before they are gone. That was pretty good. For, you know, for the first one of the year, pretty good, methinks.
Hey.
That was pretty smooth. I think that one went pretty well.
So smooth.
So smooth. I think I stumbled once, but that's okay. No.
Did you?
I might have. I think I stumbled in the beginning.
I would not even. I did not even notice. I was like, wow, Jesse's just too good at it.
Okay, let me actually delete this because I did this wrong. No, stop. Stop. How do I delete a layer? Delete. Oh, so this is duplicate. This is new. Okay, there we go.
So it's not delete or backspace, is it?
Yeah, no.
How do you delete everything?
You gotta, well, to delete, if you have it lassoed, the way that you delete is by actually hitting the delete button. So backspace does not work on this. Yeah.
I see. Whoa.
All right. There's Faye. Hi, Faye. Welcome in. New year, new Jessie. I am exactly the same. All right. Where's our list of people? You want to start with Mallow?
Oh, true.
Yeah, we have a list.
Yeah, up to you. Yeah.
All right. Let's just go in the
We
order.
can
Then.
just go down. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go in the list. All right, first on our list, we have is Mallovoice. Do you want to do them all on one big sheet, or do you want to use different layers for each person?
Oh.
I think it's okay either way.
Yeah. I don't know. We could try to fit it maybe at the end, or I don't know how that work.
Well, I mean, like, because this canvas is so huge already. It's like you can zoom in and like it should be fine.
Yeah.
But we might have to draw close to each other then, because if we wanna catch both of us at the same time, or I mean, we could just
move. Are we moving across the screen?
All right, man. Let's just make it so like it's the full canvas then. Let's not. Let's use the entire canvas, so then like we don't have to scroll or move or zoom in. That make it better.
Are we sticking to our domain? What are you on? Are you going to be on the left?
Yeah, I'll be on the left. I'll be on the left. We can swap each time though.
Sure.
But all right, Mallovoice is one of our lovely YouTube members who pops in every once in a while. He's been popping in pretty recently, honestly. This is not an Aggie. This is Magma Studio. Hi Quinn, by the way. One of my students. I think if it's the same Quinn.
Nice. It is a draw together app, though.
It is a draw together app. Yeah, I've been given a tip. Oh, there we go. Much nicer. Thank you, Oz. I didn't really have anything to hide, but that helps for sure. Makes the layout look better. Okay. Yeah, Mallovoice is one of our lovely YouTube members. Yes, it's me. Hi. Hello. Mallovoice. I'm thinking a marshmallow that has a voice, you know. This stream is also an AMA. For those who are wondering what AMA stands for, it stands for Ask Me Anything. So you got both Josh and I here. Ask us some questions, dude. We can just chat. We can just vibe. AMA stands for Ask Me Anything. So you can just ask us anything. Within reason. Within reason. A life-saving within reason.
Literally. Where do you live, please?
Where do you live? Can I have your social security number?
Credit card.
When is Grayson coming back, Oz? Don't you dare. How am I doing? How are you doing, Josh? How's your vibe?
I'm doing pretty good. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Holiday was simple because I got sick, so I gotta miss everything.
Oh no. That's right, you did tell me that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a bummer, but it's okay. It's all good.
It's all good.
Chill.
Yeah. I'm doing pretty alright. Had a bout of sciatica come back, but you know, it's all good. We are fine.
I didn't know what it was, so I thought it was like a drink or like a drawing software. Yeah. It's like, I got sciatica. I was like, oh, is this some newfangled beer or something? I was like,
nope, it is your nerve being attacked by your body, basically. I saw one that was like, what's your favorite color? That's a fun, quick one.
To wear or just to draw with?
Anything. Just your favorite color. Favorite color in general.
I don't know why, but I've been using yellow a lot.
Oh yeah?
In my backgrounds. Maybe not in my colors, in like my characters, but in my backgrounds. I'm just like, I don't know what to think of. Yellow. Yellow is backdrop.
That's real. For me, it's red. Like, I've been using a lot of red. My general favorite color, though, is cerulean. I am a...
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm a big cerulean purveyor.
Yeah.
How long have we been drawing for? How long have the two of us been drawing for?
Like, in our life?
Yeah. How long have you been drawing for, Josh?
Started off as a kid, but then I didn't like drawing afterwards. Because my mom put it on like Saturday morning, ironically, and I was like, I want to watch cartoons. And yeah, but then my friends introduced me to manga and anime, so then I was like, oh wait, I can draw characters. Yeah, so
that's funny.
Yeah.
I've been drawing for my whole life. I have always loved art. I come from an art family, so.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's my father's a photographer. Brother's going to the same college I did. One of my cousins is a gallery curator. Another one's just finishing her term as a concept painter.
Oh no way!
It's like, yeah, I got a whole family of artists. So
cool.
Yeah, art has always
Anybody
been...
not in art?
Yeah, no, my mom's a legal assistant for like a law firm.
Nice.
But you know, Filipino blood in my veins, so I got that music in me, I guess.
Do you sing?
Yeah.
With the portable karaoke machine, or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, we don't have a karaoke machine, but our relatives do. So it's like like karaoke. Like we went over for a holiday party recently, and like they all went to go like scream in the karaoke machine in the basement, and like you could just hear it throughout the entire house.
Nice.
That Filipino vibe.
I did not grow up with a singing family, so I did not know what it was like. I mean, my dad played music throughout the house, sure, but like no singing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we had a lot of music because my dad also plays like string instruments. He plays the bass, plays the guitar. My brother played drums for a bit. I played piano for a while. Just like my mom, I sang for a bit as well. So the performance art runs through the veins.
It's strong within my family.
Our question I would appreciate your answering. When drawing in perspective, where should you start?
Ooh. Like what are we drawing? Just a cube? I like, if it's like a simple object, I like to start with the part of the object that's closest to me. But if it's an environment, I don't know. I feel like I would need to do a little bit of planning first, or at least that's just me. I like to take photos, use reference, build off of the photos, kind of build a grid system maybe first. Lay of the land before I figure anything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am the type of person, if I'm drawing in perspective, I thumbnail first. Like, I don't even worry about, like, getting it totally correct. I just have a vision in my head, thumbnail it really quickly, and then I'm like, okay, I'll fix this afterwards. So I might gray block it in, like, Blender or something, or I might draw out my vanishing points and whatever I need, anything like that. And then I'll actually get to the sketching. So, like, once I have, like, my lay of the land, once I have that all down, then I'll actually get to drawing. Usually I start with the characters. It's like I start with, if there's characters in the scene, I'll start with them. And then I'll move into the actual background. They'll be on different layers. So then it's a nice separation between them all.
Yeah. Definitely roughs. Because backgrounds can get so complicated already anyways, so it's like better to just map it out first and then all that. I would also say, like, if you're painting, I think doing like a value study helps a lot too, because your drawing might be great and then you start painting it and realize things don't line up, or a composition just sucks and you're like, oh wait, what do I do?
It's like, oh shoot, I goofed up.
Yeah.
I can't flip the canvas. Oh, my pain. My suffering.
Can you not?
No, I don't think so. My pain, my suffering. It's okay. I'll just pretend.
Oh, there is. No,
there is?
Yeah, it's the button next to the redo.
Oh, so true. That's okay. I'm fine.
I don't know.
Oh,
there is. It's H. H is the shortcut.
Yeah. Oh, H is the shortcut. Oh, okay. Because I have a specific shortcut on my tablet, and I tried to tap it, and I'm like, wait, no. That's fine.
I feel like I drew Buster from like Earther, but like now I'm like I don't know what I'm doing.
Based off of Mallovoice, I thought of a marshmallow with a voice, so that was kind of my vibe.
Originally, I was like, I'll draw some like instrument mouthed person, and I was like, wait, that might be a little weird. So, I'll just do this dog character holding a giant instrument wrapped maybe a little bit too dangerously around the neck. But it was fine, whatever.
I am like, I don't know what I've started drawing. We've got like 5 minutes, by the way, but that's like, I think we made pretty good time.
I remember you were like, oh, we should put a time limit. We're like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And then I'm like, wait, I gotta think on the spot, come up with a character. I don't know what. You drew sick looking one with the chain.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm just starting to do whatever I want now. I'm just like, yeah, man, give him belts, give him chains.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
It's gonna be so weird when we see all of these together, because it's like, what is our thought process as this is like coming along and everything.
Microwave, that's really funny. Give him tattoos so he can be post Marshmallow.
Oh my.
That's so good. Do you have any advice on shading? I often struggle on choosing a color that fits well.
Fits a color? So it's more about color picking?
Yeah, I guess it's more about color picking for the shadows.
Actually, I literally just did a lesson on values.
Oh, did you really? Nice. I was gonna do a lighting lesson today, but then I was like,
really?
We'll do something different. I always do lighting.
I'm like, new term, new start. Let's just go back to the fundamentals, the value chart.
Yeah.
Chart.
Exclamation point classes, by the way. Sign up for those.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh wow. Wow, so smooth.
It's so smooth.
But yeah, I don't know. If you're painting or if you're even doing a piece where you gotta pay attention to the values and everything, I would block in. Block-in's always like a safe bet to go for. And I was just saying that I personally like to block in first with like a value of 3. Just because it's not too dark, it's not too light. If you want to go a little darker, you can, but I find that it's all about giving yourself wiggle room, and then you can always adjust it later. Also, like digital, I feel like, people tend to be afraid when it's like, oh no, I'm gonna make mistakes. But it's like, but digital, you have all the freedom in the world to do whatever you want.
Just go absolutely
There's nothing
nuts,
to be afraid.
Yeah,
there's nothing to be afraid of when you're doing digital, because it's like, oh, I messed up the color grade, just select it and then change it again, or delete the layer. It's
so forgiving.
Yeah, but traditional, then yes, you gotta be a little bit more, keep in mind of like what values you're using. Sure. Yeah. But I don't know, how do you usually start? Color's hard too, though. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, like when I'm picking shading, like shadow colors, I am very much like I try and find out what the color of my lighting is supposed to be. Like, I'm like, okay, if it's the sun, it's probably yellow, right? Or it's like, if it's like if I'm in like a neon city, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be multicolored, whatever, right? Because like the color of our light is going to determine the color of our shadow. So I'm like, if it's like, it tends to be the opposing, like the complementary color, that tends to be kind of like your best bet is like, oh, if the light, but it's based on like RGB, right? Because we're dealing with light. So if you have like a yellow light source, you're probably going to be dealing with a blue shadow, right? Or it's like if you're dealing with a red light source, you're probably dealing with a cyan shadow, that kind of thing, right? And vice versa, cyan light, red shadow, right? Because if your shadows are warm toned, then your light has to be cool toned, and vice versa. If your light is warm toned, then your shadow's gotta be cool, kind of thing. So it's like, there is technically like a way you could be like, oh, it's like if you pick this, then you gotta go with this one.
Yeah. Also, look, just reference. You can always
reference
look for
100%.
reference or anything. Lighting is hard, especially trying to do it from the top of your head. Like, you could do it, but it's hard. Yeah, easier to just like kind of get a photo and be like, oh, how did the lighting in this work? And obviously still do your own thing to it as well.
Yeah, 100%. Just keep adding things.
I was like, what should I do with the eyes? And I looked at yours like, oh, sunglasses is good. I'll join your sunglass.
I'm gonna name this layer Mallovoice, so we know. Whoops. So we know that whose is whose.
Ooh. I feel like after taking Maya lessons in animation, I just all caps everything now.
Yeah.
It's like that labeling. Yeah, labeling rule is like all caps, and then like now it's just ingrained in me. Like, all cap everything.
Oh, pain. Jessie, what's your favorite things about art? The fact that I have the power of God in my hands, and
God in anime?
God and anime on my side. I am like, it's the fact. I mean, I love the freedom of expression. I love the vibe. I love just the people as well. I love artists. I love the energy of meeting other artists. But I do also kind of like the fact that it's like, I could draw anything. You tell me an idea, I can make it into a reality, and you can do nothing about it. Sorry. What, you didn't want to visualize X thing? Well, unfortunately, I am your worst nightmare now.
Wow. I was like, wow, so wholesome. And then afterwards you took it in a direction that was a little like, whoa, okay.
It's okay. I'm like
power of the sun.
I'm like half kidding. How about you, Josh? What's your favorite part about art?
What was the question?
It's like, what's your favorite thing about art? As we move on to the next username.
You know what? It's you gave it kind of like this slightly dark spin, but honestly, yeah, it's like the ability to just draw, and then when you look at it, you're like, yeah, I created that kind of a feeling to it.
It's a cool vibe. It's a cool vibe.
Yeah. It's something. It's something that I don't think. I guess that's, well, if we're going to AI, I think that's like the whole thing is like, part of art isn't the fact that you gotta make. It's the fact that you like made something from nothing and it's your own.
Yeah, exactly. So, exactly. Yeah. All right.
I think we can do later. Is it
Oh, you can. It's the button on the side that's like I mean, it's Shift N as well. But yeah, there you go. This next username is Kavvan, who is a Patreon member. I believe Patreon or YouTube member. Another one of those. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Kavvan. Kavvan.
Well, someone well, Josh can basically animate anything. It's like, well, I don't know about that, but you know, I'll give him my best shot. Oh, thank you, autistic Silver Star Archer. I don't. That's a mouthful of a name, but thank you for the $2.
Thank you for the $2 donation. Unfortunately, we will not be picking usernames at this time. We'll be picking later on in the stream. That will be our final doodle. Will be our last one when we decide to pick it. Kavvan, what do I do for this? I have a stupid idea. I have a really stupid idea. Yeah, it is also an AMA. So if you have any questions for the two of us, that is not, can you draw me? We will answer it to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
Anime so powerful. My baby said Goku before Mama. LOL? Faye, have you been showing Bobby Dragon Ball?
That's crazy.
Oh, that's so funny. I saw another one up here.
He'll grow up being like, why do I like Dragon Ball? I can't explain this unexplainable love for it.
Oh. What advice would you give to someone who has art block?
That's a very common one.
It's very common.
It's
just Sesame Street for now. LOL.
What? Where did you see that?
Faye. She just said she's only showing Bobby Sesame Street for now.
Oh.
Good choice. Yeah, art block. You're got any words of wisdom, my guy?
Ooh.
I have my spiel. I know.
Yeah,
exactly
you can go on it first.
No, you say it first, because like I've said mine a bajillion times.
Have you?
Oh yeah, I get this question all the time. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess for me, if I'm stuck, I'll just do like straightforward, more like studies, because it's straightforward. I don't have to think or anything, so it's like, oh, I'm stuck. Well, I'll just like, draw something that I know how to draw. I guess that's my take on it, because it's like, oh, I know how to draw people. I know how to do figure drawing, and if you're stuck and you can't think of anything to draw, well, guess what? You got the chance to like practice some technical stuff. So there's that as well. So for me, it's drawing like portraiture or like technical pieces, because then I can just like, there's something easy to draw. I don't have to come up with it off the top of my head, and I have the excuse of like, oh well, I get the chance to practice something technical and whatnot. It might not be the most exciting maybe, but I guess one way that I'll think about it is like, oh well, I gotta practice something. I gotta improve some element of my drawing capabilities and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah. But that's how I see it. I think if you're having like art block creatively, then for me it's just like going through like Instagram or Pinterest. That at least helps for me. I'm not the one to get caught up on comparing myself. So maybe if you are caught up on comparing, maybe that might be like a thing where it's like, oh, but I avoid Pinterest and Instagram because I don't want to compare.
Right.
Then I would say like, you know, look at stuff that inspired you, that got you motivated, like movies or an art book where you can like see how the sausage got made basically, and I don't know, that kind of stuff inspired me a lot. Like I would sit in my bed just looking at like art books and be like, oh my goodness, that's so cool, and I just try to like study it and learn it.
Right. Yeah.
And whatnot. Yeah.
That's vibes. I think my like the thing that I always say, right? You have art block, stop drawing. Like it's so like it means if you have art block creatively, it means that you are tired, your brain is exhausted, and it doesn't want to work anymore, and it's like it means that you've been drawing for too much, and hey, it means you got to take a break. Right? And I think that that's really important, is recognizing when you got to take a break. So like maybe you just stop drawing for a while, refuel your creativity in some other way. You know, like maybe you wanna do like study, or maybe watch some movies, play a video game, you know. Yeah. Like really regain the love for art, really regain your need for creativity. Right? And like that'll kind of help you reboost, you know?
Like a break.
Yeah,
I think I tell my students too, is like, look, if you're burned out, take the break, because sometimes you just need to step away.
Yeah, 100%.
And everything. So.
Any tips for posting art, what to draw, and etc.? Draw whatever you want. The algorithm sucks. Don't try to write it. It'll kill your love for art. It's if you are trying to just draw to get popular online, it's a futile act and you will hate it. I promise you. It's one of those things that's like, yeah, you can draw and hope to get popular online, but that shouldn't be what your thought process is. So honestly, just draw whatever you want. If it makes you happy, it'll make somebody else happy too.
Yeah. I also like, I know that like a lot of people love like the quote unquote celebrity artists on Instagram and whatever, but I think the problem, or at least, okay, I guess this is my personal just bias, is just more like it feels like sometimes it's creatively bankrupt sometimes, because it does feel like they're catering towards like, 100%. Oh, you've built up your style, you've built up your audience, and now part of me kind of like, I would love to ask them, like, hey, do you ever feel like you're stuck in a bubble of only drawing particular things because you know that this is what people like, or do you genuinely like it? And you know, if you genuinely like it, then that's awesome. That's great. Part of me is also just curious, of like how someone might feel. I love how you just drew like the magic scoop.
it's I'm not done. Just trust me.
Okay.
Trust my process. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Trust.
You gotta
trust
it. Trust the process. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. It's online. The online sphere kind of kills your love for art, I think, and it's tough to balance the two. It's like I got fairly popular on Webtoon for a bit, and it burnt me out like crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had like, what was it? It was like 15,000, 17,000 subscribers, something like that. When I was writing Say Hello Grayson, and it like, I didn't even have it for that long, but to be fair, I was burnt on that comic for a really long time, so I kind of just stopped. And I haven't picked it up in like 2 years. I still get questions sometimes. It's like, hey, when are you gonna bring back Grayson? I'm like, I don't know if I will.
Is it like your own personal? piece, or did you work with someone?
It was my own. It was I did everything.
Oh.
But it was tough just to do it on my own for a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of got tired and bored, so I stopped.
Reasonable.
Yeah. Do I have a favorite thing to draw? How about you, Josh? What's your favorite thing to draw?
People.
People? That's vibes.
I mean, like, I started drawing because of like manga and stuff, so it's always just been people.
Yeah.
But I think I get bored of drawing the same style over and over again, so I always just like mixing it up and caricaturize it, or make it look more like anime, or make it look more like a Western style, and whatnot. So I like pushing the boundaries of like, or at least my personal boundaries as to like what I like to draw. And then I also like to change up the medium. Sometimes it's digital, sometimes it's watercolors, sometimes it's pencil, crayon, or ink. You know, it's like changing it up keeps it fun. Because, you know, drawing the same thing over and over again in the same style gets boring for me, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. But people. I draw animals like maybe once in a blue moon. But mostly people. Yeah, portrait studies and character designs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
I'm a D&D nerd. I draw my characters every day. I love drawing my characters. I love drawing my friends' characters. I love just whoopsie doopsie. I love just drawing. I thought that would allow me to do it. What can I not? Oh, it's this.
Actually, yeah, someone was like,
oh wait,
I'm the exact same as
okay.
GeoCat, actually, where I started off as manga and anime, and then over time my friend started introducing me to like comic books, like graphic novels, and I feel like now it's a bit of a blend of the two, where I think like the way I draw faces is closer to manga and anime, but my stylistic choice I feel like sometimes leans more into the graphic novel side of things.
Same. I also was like, I started very anime, very manga-y, and then oopsies, and then now I'm like, I like the mix of the West and the East that I've got going on in terms of like my work. Like I like the blend between the two. I'm like, I take some things from more Japanese media, that I take some more from more like American media, and I think that they're both pretty fun. Get it? Because it's
Kavvan's here.
Oh, Kavvan's here. Kavvan's here.
Yeah. Kavvan.
Hey, man.
you got picked. You lucky person.
Get it? It's a Kavvan. Kavvan. Just let me cook.
Wow.
You just let me cook.
Wow. Okay.
I like how you have like this mysterious, cool, cloaked figure. I have a van. Cawing.
Well, I don't know why. I just like Kavvan sounds somewhat menacing like Batman, but then I was like, well, I don't want to draw Batman, so you know, it's like a Halloween kind of inspired thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I get you. Oh, that's funny. There was another. Jessie, any tips on making your D&D character consistent with changing something each time you do it? No. Do you know how Korn looked when I first started playing? He did not look the way that he does now. I think your D&D character should grow with you, you know? They'll look one way at the beginning, they're going to change by the end. So, consistency's for nerds. Start to, like, your character's going to change. He's going to change. They're going to change with you. Weirdly enough, playing D&D kind of teaches you a bit about yourself. So, it's fun to grow alongside this character that kind of takes over your body for a bit. Both drawing from the same username or different ones? Same username, so we're both drawing from Kavvan right now. Are you good to move on? We're gonna start a little bit early on the next one.
Someone said Josh is a dude named Kevin who wanted to be evil, so he made it edgy. So, like, yes, that's...
It's Shield.
Is that Shield?
No. Microwave is just here sometimes. Hi, Microwave.
Oh, okay. I like it.
What's my favorite D&D race to draw? Oh, I love Dragonborn and Tabaxi, dude. I love drawing both of those. Dragonborn are super fun. I love drawing Tabaxi as well. I also love drawing Elven folk. But definitely, I think top of my list is Tabaxi. I will always love drawing a Tabaxi. because I just like drawing cats.
What's a... Oh, it's a cat?
Yeah, it's a cat race. So it's like if you have like a... If you wanted to play a tabaxi, it could be like a... Traditionally, they are like jungle cats, like wild cats, but like I personally like it when people pick like house cats.
Oh, okay.
To draw for their tabaxi. Like, I think that it's more fun this way.
Yeah.
A friend of mine plays a tabaxi who's like a little black house cat. So, you know, I love drawing tabaxi. I think it's just really fun. But then Dragonborn is a really close second because I'm definitely not biased at all.
Cool.
Tieflings
are
are
moving
also
into the next one, or do we have so much time? I have not been keeping track of time.
Oh yeah, we've got so much time for this next one. The artistic and autistic Silver Star Archer, welcome to being a Wing Canvas Angel. Thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. Woo woo. Oh, speaking of cats, this next one is nice.
Oh, hey.
Talking about kittens. This next one has been in chat a couple of times. GeoCat, who I believe is a Patreon member. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. This is our next subject.
You have been selected.
You've been selected. The end of PT Silent Hill. You've been chosen. Very few get that reference. Maybe very few get that reference. That's okay.
I do not. Wait, did you play it? Did you download it?
I didn't play it.
Right.
I watched a bajillion people play it, though. I was like... Oh, that's so smart. Geometric cat. I'm like, man, well, now you're doing it. I can't take that from you.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm not really doing that, but you can
oh, now, well, now I'm
that.
going to do that. No, knowing that that's not what you're doing.
I'm not doing that.
But yeah, no, what was I saying? I don't remember. It's okay.
PT or...
Oh yeah, PT. I never played it. I watched other people play it when it first came out. And, like... it still remains as like the only horror that has caused me to have such a visceral reaction by watching somebody else play it. Like I can't even imagine if I tried to play it. I would lose my mind.
I can't do scary games.
I love horror.
I get so panicked.
I'm very good with horror because I just love it. So I'm like I'm not really affected by it that much. So I was so like, oh, what? How many undos do I have? Not that many apparently.
Yeah, that's the downside apparently, according to Iggy.
Ugh, pain.
Who's like our resident professional Magma
Studio user, yeah.
Promoter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I played was it Alien Isolation, and I would get the heebie-jeebies just like trying to sneak around and then like not knowing where the xenomorph would show up. Like, oh man, that.
I was not too like Alien Isolation. I didn't play it. I watched somebody else play it. I wasn't spooked by it. But I love Alien the series, so I'm like, I was a very big fan of it, regardless.
That's cool. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off. But...
Do I drink olive oil from the bottle? I'm not Doug. What do you think?
What?
Do you think that? No, I don't think he does that anymore either.
Who's doing that?
This guy named Doug. He was doing it for dietary reasons, I think.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah, it's like to help you diet, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, did not know. Not know that.
Oh, you're doing like a cat rock. That's really funny.
Yeah.
I love it. That's so funny.
Yeah. It's a rock wearing cat ears. I don't know if it's like you can tell if it's cat like those like the cat
like the
ears
links
you wear.
Like I see.
Headband or something.
Oh, you know what? I started with this one. I have a better idea.
It's funny because like I have a friend named Geo too, and I just like I don't know. Geo. I wonder if it's a more frequent name than more common than probably expected to be or something.
Yeah, I mean it's a really popular Italian name. I didn't even know that Geo could be because it's Giovanna, like Geo at the studio.
Oh, yeah,
like I didn't realize at the time that it was like also an effeminate name.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, oh, it is.
Giovanni.
Yeah, Giovanni and Giovanna. The two that I know. I know a Giovanni and I know a Giovanna, so...
Did you ever play that that fruit game everybody was playing?
Oh, Suika?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play it, but I watched all my friends play it.
Oh no! Wait, did you just? It was like you didn't want to play it? Or...
Yeah, I just didn't want to. I was like, nah, I'm gonna get sucked in. I don't want to. I don't want this to be my life.
Yeah.
But it looked like a lot of fun. Suika.
Yeah. I didn't play it either.
Oh, hi Joe.
I was like, oh,
it's been a while.
It's cool.
Do I have any FNAF OCs? No. I haven't interacted with anything FNAF since I was... Oh no. Since I was very young. When FNAF 2 was new, was the last time I interacted with anything FNAF fandom-y.
I never got into FNAF. Like,
no?
I only saw it when I was in university and I saw someone watching like Markiplier.
Yeah.
Play it, and I was like, oh, what is this kind of thing?
It's okay. FNAF is okay. It's really not scary, but it's okay.
I know, like so many students bring it up. It's like, oh, you know FNAF? Do you play FNAF? I'm like, no, sorry.
Your
no.
students bring up FNAF. My students today, like the mentorship, we were talking about Mori for a really long time, and just like general like games that like inspired us. What did we talk about in my first class? I don't even remember. We just kind of talked about everything and nothing at the same time.
Yeah. Have you ever played it then? I'm guessing you have, since you said you don't find it scary.
Oh, FNAF? Yeah. No, I played it. That one I played. It's just jump scares. It's like... They're just cheap jump scares, so I'm just like, it's not really scary. It's just like, of course you're gonna jump scared. It's just like a natural human reaction. Yeah, but like, in terms of like actual scariness, it's really not. Like that first game, it like was very smart in terms of gameplay. It's like, it's very simple, straight to the point. It gets tiring over time, but like it's still like, you know, it's a simple and effective gameplay, right? But then they kind of became like cookie cutter. And then Security Breach came out, and like that wasn't scary at all. And then it's like, oh, okay. they swapped it up, and it's like, oh, okay. But
Microwave's like, Josh, you never get into any fandoms at all. Well, you know, I mean, I like comic books, you know, but I feel like my fandom is just like not the same one that everybody's kind of into at the moment. You know, it's not the hyped things.
Not the hype. Not the current cultural zeitgeist.
Yeah. I'm what's a contrarian? No, just kidding. I'm not a contrarian. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just because I never grew up with Pokemon, so Pokemon was never my thing.
What? You didn't grow up with Pokemon? That's crazy.
Yeah, my parents were like, no, no, they were like, this is expensive, we're not buying the cards. And I never had a Game Boy, so I was like, nope, I never got into it.
Crazy.
Even the show, because my parents locked the channel, so I was like, never watched it.
Oh, that's so sad. No. Pain. Justice for Josh to get into Pokemon.
That's why people want us to do a stream where I just draw what I think Pokemon.
Oh, what Pokemon?
Like,
that's so funny. Name. No, because I'm really into Pokemon, so that could be. That's actually really funny. That's a really funny stream.
Cause like I'm only really updated up till like the second generation, and then after that, like any of the new stuff, if we ever got into it, I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know any fandom that I have right now. Yeah, just video games. Like I love Cuphead, but I don't know if that's like a fandom.
There's a Cuphead fandom. There is a Cuphead
I know
fandom.
There's a fandom, but I mean like in the the way that I think people are thinking of.
Oh yeah. No, I get you.
I don't know if I'm in any.
Probably not. If you don't really interact with the community, don't really.
Yeah.
You just enjoy the media.
Yeah. I just enjoy everything in a bubble, and then people tell me things, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I like your RoboCat.
Thank you. He's a sausage. I kind of just let my hand go, and I'm like, all right, go.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It reminds me of like that early 2000s when they kept making those robots. I don't know if you ever got those. You know, when they made that giant robot that dances, or the doggy robot, kind of thing.
You know, I've never played Kavvan. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? I'm so sorry. I'm completely blanked.
Oh, no. Like, the cat reminds me of those robots in, like, the early 2000s.
Oh, like the iDog, iCat?
Yeah.
I have... My iCat is sitting across from me. I still have
No
it.
way, really?
Oh, yeah, man.
Work? Like,
oh,
if
yeah.
you put batteries in
I just gotta put batteries in it. It'll turn back on. 100%.
Dang. You kept it in mint condition. You can sell it now.
No, it's not. It's not mint. The
No?
plastic has yellowed. He's old,
yeah.
but yeah. I mean, he still works.
Reggie
Rock cat, true.
Reggie Rock. Hey. This guy's a rock star.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm trying to like beat Cuphead, but it's so hard, and I'm just like, I'll take my time with it. I'll beat it when I beat it. But,
cool.
Yeah. Did you ever play it?
No, I'm not one for. Here's a funny thing about me. I don't really like it when games are too hard, and I know that Cuphead is like, I know that Cuphead is challenging, and that's not my vibe.
Yeah.
I
sometimes have to go into the basement to play it, so I don't wake people up.
No, I hate rage games. I'm like, if I'm gonna play a game, I want it to be an easy breezy time. So I'm like, I enjoy like, what do you call it? I love heavy story. I love walking sims. I love life sims. I love RPGs.
So like Death Stranding, walking sim, right?
I haven't actually played Death Stranding. I wanted to, but
really?
everyone's like, "Don't play it." I'm like, "But I want to."
It's one of those where I think you won't really know until you play it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's like the one walking sim that I really liked was I liked Kentucky Route Zero a lot. That one was really good.
I still need to finish that.
Oh, amazing! It's an amazing game.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it a
been
lot.
meaning to.
It's one of those games that I think like if you leave it for a really long time, then it doesn't really make sense. So you have to kind of play it all at once.
What do you mean leave it? Like play
if you stop playing it, yeah. It's like Kentucky Route Zero is one of those games where it's like you kind of have to absorb the story all at once because like if you don't, then it makes no sense. Because that game is like it doesn't make sense out of context at all.
Really? Oh, okay. Interesting.
Do you wanna? I don't know if you're still working. I'm like.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I was like, I want to make the shoes chunkier. I went to Distillery District and there's this shoe store that's super expensive, but I was like, these shoes are whack looking, but they're kind of cool.
They're
wacky, but
yeah. Oh.
Okay. I'm done.
All right, cool. I think what we can do too is that if we finish all of the chosen ones early, then we can start picking more than just one from chat because we're making really good time. So like we could probably get a good chunk in.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good with that.
Oh yeah. So for this one, it's she confirmed. That's the one that we can use instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this next one. We are now picking from students. 'Cause we've got
are we putting that name in, or?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
That's the name that we want to do.
Cool.
We're picking from students now. We do have a couple already chosen, but I see some students in chat. So it's like maybe. Yeah, Quinn was here earlier. I don't know if Quinn's still here. Quinn's one of mine.
Yeah. I still need to like remember to look at chat every now and then.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you're like just saying things and I'm like, and then I reply while just like drawing, and I'm like, oh wait, I should look at chat every now and then.
There's Quinn. Yeah, hi Quinn. Yeah, I taught Quinn today. This next one is one of our students. My student specifically. This is Netranetwork.
Hey.
Netra, one of my lovely students, who I have been teaching for probably too long. I think she'll agree.
There's no such thing. That does not exist. Too long. Yeah.
It's Tiff. Oh, Tiffany! Hi! I see another one of my kids. Another one of my students.
Wow.
Welcome in. Glad to see you here. Oh, Netranetwork, huh? I'm like, I know what Netra looks like, but I'm like, I shouldn't draw her. Just in case. Any hopes for Pokemon Day 2024? Not really. You know what I need to do? I need to... what do you call it? I really wanted to actually try and get into the, like, Pokemon card drawing competition this year. So I'm like, I might actually illustrate for that.
Like, typically?
Oh, no, because this is the second year it's been held and the first year that it's open to Canadian residents. So...
Oh, really?
Yeah, last year it was America only. So...
Interesting. Wait, how do you deselect? You know,
Control D. Control D. Okay. Same as usual.
The usual.
Yeah. Do we use Ohuhu markers? Do you?
Ohuhu.
Yeah.
Ohuhu.
I don't.
No,
but...
I do not use any markers.
Oh,
I am old school, just watercolor.
I am a huge marker fan. I love
working with
markers. Yeah, no, marker ink is like my favorite traditional medium. I love working with. I don't use Ohuhu though. I use Copics.
The old school.
Yeah.
At this point, it's old.
It's old school now, but yeah, no. I love my Copic markers. I use the chows so they don't smell as bad.
What's that? The chows?
Yeah, Copic chow. So it's like Copic chow, and they're like a bit. They're a bit thinner.
You know what I was imagining? I was imagining Copic chow.
Like, yes.
They name it after
edible
a person's cow.
No, Copic chows. The alcohol content in them is like lesser, so they're not as schmelly. Which I like because the alcohol marker that scent gives me a headache, so I'm like, I need something that's a little bit less intense. But yeah, I love those. I love working with inks, so I really love working with India dip. I love my microns. I love that kind of thing. I'm a huge ink person.
Same. I work mostly traditional, so I don't know. Wait, what kind of ink nibs do you use? Do you use any in particular?
I don't
like
know.
Shade, not sponsored, but I use. Yeah.
I go to above ground and I pick out I just go like, I like this shape and I try it out. I don't really.
Okay. Every time I use it though, sometimes it works and then sometimes it doesn't, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm dipping it right. Is it like
it's just a thing that you gotta like kind of get used to, because it's like a lot of like, what do you call it? You gotta re-dip it a lot and then maybe clean off the nib if it's getting stuck. Oof, bless me.
Bless you.
That's why I like working with India, because it's not super thick in terms of its like actual like feel. Like, it's a very thin ink that's also waterproof, which I like.
Because I just use brushes. I'm
you're
old
a brush.
school in that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still like. I love Pentels.
Oh yeah. Pentels are great. Yeah.
Pentel. I'm like Pentel. Pentel. Their brushes are so nice. Like, I use it for figure drawing too. Like,
oh yeah, nice.
I bring it and draw it using that too. So.
Excellent. I haven't used a Pentel brush in a really long time. I really liked them though when I was younger. I had a couple.
Yeah.
I had the pocket one, the pencil pocket, for a while. But then I did have the bigger one that I carried around too as I got older. And then I started using zebra brush markers, and that was kind of just like, I'm like, I like these feelings way more. And then I got into Tombow.
Okay, yeah. I've never heard of Zebra though.
Yeah, Zebra's is a Canadian brand. They're a little less used, but I liked them a lot because they had like metallic colors that I enjoyed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. every now and then. So like yeah, if I'm feeling like I want to change up my mediums, then I'll go back to good old traditional ink.
I feel you.
With the brush. Bought the squirrel hair, or like maybe makeshift squirrel hair. I don't know if it's like actual squirrel hair, the old school way. Yeah. Do y'all prefer traditional or digital? It kind of depends. I think for final stuff, I like doing digital, but like if I'm doing just like something for fun, like sketchy, I'll do it traditional, or at least I prefer. I mean, the traditional for the fun stuff.
Yeah, I am fairly similar. I really like digital work if I am doing like work. Like if I am like doing like commission work, or if I'm doing something for like a company or whatever. I am very digital because it's just very efficient. Very efficient, very quick. Yeah. But I was actually talking to my students today about this. We were talking about like the different feeling of traditional versus digital, and I was saying like nothing can replace traditional line work. Like I am a huge liner and I love line art. And like the feeling of like a traditional like pen is so different than like a digital one, and it's just irreplaceable. It's just that feeling of like a traditional line arting medium is just so good, and like it's my favorite.
Same.
So it does depend on what I'm doing, but overall I do tend to lean towards digital, because that is just my strong suit. And I like the vibe. I like the digital art vibe.
I also feel like painting with digital is so much easier.
Oh yeah.
It's like, again, the whole mistake thing. You don't even have to worry about mistakes or anything like that. So, yeah. But I will say, I think there's just things about learning art traditionally that helps so much more digitally that I feel like it doesn't go really the other way around. Kind of thing.
I don't know if I don't agree with that one too much. I think that it does go both ways. It just depends on what it is. Like I think like my traditional painting helped my digital painting, and back the other way as well. Digital art taught me how to color block, so I was a lot better at that when I went to traditional. And then same thing with like my digital line work taught me how to work faster with my traditional, so it was cleaner. But my traditional line work taught me that I needed texture in my digital line work to make it look and feel a bit stronger. So I'm like, I think it goes both ways. It just depends on what direction you're kind of looking at it in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, I think like digital is like far more efficient, but like traditional feeling is just irreplaceable. It's just an irreplaceable way of thinking.
Yeah.
I use digital to experiment with poses, but I use traditional to tamper with shading and perspective. Yeah, 100%. Oh, microwave. It's okay. If you don't know, it's for the better. If you don't know what that means, it's all for the better.
What do you ask?
He was like, my friend watching the stream looked at Josh's art and said, "Skibbity toilet camera head." I've never been so confused. It's okay. Stay confused. Don't learn what that means. It's okay. You have some tips to share about drawing perspective. We talked about that earlier. Just lay down the groundwork and work from there. Get your references.
Yeah. I also don't know that reference, so you know.
It's okay, Josh. Don't worry about
it. What is it? Someone had a question about like line work. Did you ask?
I didn't see that.
Oh, maybe I saw it somewhere. Oh, what type of brush is good for line art? I guess anything. Really.
Anything. Yeah. It depends on how you feel. Because my lining brush, I'm pretty sure, is different from yours. It's like
I don't know. I'm using pencil.
Oh no, we're both using pencil for this. But like in terms of like our actual work, I'm like
Yeah.
I'm like, I really like working. Sometimes I work with no pen pressure. I really like working with a no pen pressure, really rough hewn brush, because I love texture.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really just depends on what you kind of want, what effect you kind of want as the artist. Like whether you want like something more rough, whether you're a cleaner artist, whether you're someone who's a little bit more quick, with someone who's slower, right? It all just depends on what it is that you are trying to give off for your lines. So really, it's all just about experimenting. Figure out what you like, figure out what you want to do, and what you feel works for you.
Yeah, I personally like a little bit of texture, so that's why I pick brushes. I just find one with a little bit of texture. I try not to overcomplicate it too much, where it's like, I know some people like the effects and everything, and I'm just like, it's fine as long as it has texture and it moves fine. I'm good with it.
Right. Yeah.
Also, I think like the brush will only do so much. At the end of the day, it's also your own style.
Yeah, you as the artist. Yeah.
And how you draw. So, yeah.
Let me just bulk up this silhouette a little bit. I actually like how my work looks in this program a lot. You know what, Iggy? Yeah. If you're here, I get it. You know what?
You gave it so much, I
gave it so much crap.
I don't like it.
You know what? You know what? You're all right. I get it. I understand. There's something fun about this. There's something freeing about this. My brush looks great in this program.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm also really warmed up too from all my classes.
Maybe.
I feel like, what?
We were talking about how there's issues with like the pen pressure sensitivity, like it's not reacting. Like I'm still getting a little bit of that. Sometimes I'll switch to the eraser and then it'll switch it back to the brush, and I'm like, no. But then for the most part, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I think it was worse on draw pile. This is a lot better. I think.
I see.
Studying anatomy and shapes this year. What is the first thing to study for anatomy, or was important to study? I would say your measurements, personally. I would say, like, before you get into the actual, like, nitty-gritty of bones or muscles or anything like that, start off with your general measurements, like your heights, your referential measurements, like how many eyes across the face is. How many eyes is across the face, where your fingertips should end, where, like how many heads tall generally is like a more effeminate person, a more masculine person, and so on and so forth, right? That kind of thing. Just generally knowing where each thing stands and how to measure it out is probably a good place to start, in my opinion. Like, so that you don't get intimidated by the like where the heck is the electrodon supposed to go? What the heck is it? What the heck are my phalanges, right? It's like, don't worry about that yet. Just figure out where things are supposed to go, and it's probably your best bet.
Yeah.
How about you, Josh?
Wait, what was the question? I was just agreeing with everything you were saying.
I have a question. I'm studying anatomy and shapes this year. What is the first thing to study for anatomy, or what is important to study?
Yeah, pretty much what you said.
Start with the measurements.
Yeah, proportions. I think a lot of times people go like, oh, I want to draw crazy poses, and I'm like, no, figure out all the basic stuff first. Or else like you're not gonna even know what to adjust or something and whatnot. So yeah.
How many names are left? Technically just one from the ones that we've picked, because after this is your pick, and then we can start picking from chat afterwards.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're making real good time. So.
Okay. Hey. Nice. Is Netra here? Like your student?
No. Netra doesn't pop in too frequently. There's how many tendons in the hand? So true, right? I liked it when I learned how many tendons were the hand, so I felt very powerful. I'm like, oh, I can just pull this back because I can just pull this back and my finger lifts. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy.
Funny. I'm not one for. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep during my anatomy class at OCAD.
Are you for real?
I don't know if
that was one of my favorite classes.
It was, but I was just always tired when it came on, and then I would just like end up sleeping, and I'll look at my friend and be like, Hey, can I borrow your notes? I'm gonna just take a look.
My prof, she is newer, but she was also a yoga instructor. So she was.
Oh, you got a different instructor.
Yeah, it was the Anatomy for the Artist. And she was really, like, she was this young woman. She was, A, very engaging because she was funny. And B, she would get us to do yoga poses to help us remember placements.
Oh.
And, like, stuff like that. And, like, she also had, like, I still remember a lot of those lessons because, like, she had us, like, remember them by saying specific things. So it was, like, supination and pronation. Supination, you're holding a soup bowl with your palm facing up. And pronation is just the other one. And then adduction versus abduction. Abduction, your arm's being abducted. It's being taken away. And then adduction, you're adding it back to your body. It's like she was really good at that. And it was like, it was a very, very fun, entertaining class.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome. We got the U of T guy. He approached it in a more like doctor approach kind of thing. So it was like good, like very informative, but it was a little bit
boring.
Very straightforward and everything. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm also good. I've just been waiting for you. No worries.
Oh, okay.
At all.
Yeah.
All right, next one. This is our final one from the ones that we have picked. Did you have a different user for her, or no? I mean, just the
name, good old name.
No, it's all right. We can work with something, some fun little magic called puns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is the last name of the ones that we have picked, and then this is one of Josh's students, who I have taught once before. Very, very nice individual.
Yeah.
There's a Discord? There is indeed! Exclamation point Discord. Come pop in, say hi. Oh, you and me both, right?
Oh, are we doing a show?
Yeah. Don't worry though. I got ideas. I have. Just let me cook. Let me cook.
Okay. Imagine we do the exact same.
It'd be so funny.
But it's different. Slightly different.
Gonna make more live streams like this? Maybe. I don't know about like drawing the usernames, but there are other AMAs in the future, if I remember correctly. We planned a good chunk of streams. Didn't we plan the whole year, if I remember correctly?
At least, yeah.
Whole
year, pretty much. I was like, oh, mine might be cute, but now I'm thinking about it. No, it might actually kind of be a little grotesque.
Nah, go for it. Weird. You be the grotesque artist this time. I'll be the cute one.
I'm trying to make it cute, but I don't know if I typically don't draw cute things, so I'm kind of like, I don't know how this will turn out.
I'm the one who tends to draw the weird horror monsters, so.
Yeah.
You can indeed watch the live stream after it ends.
I think we are
doing the same thing.
I like your shell way more though. That's so cute.
Thank you.
That's adorable. I'm just like
Shelby.
Yeah.
It's okay. Great minds.
I'm just like a poopy shell.
The poopy shell, yeah. I was gonna draw a conch, but then I was like, I don't want to look up a reference right now. This one I can do off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'll just make it up. We'll see. Or it reminds me of those Chinese rolls with the hot dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yo, bangers. I love those things, dude. I had hot dog buns a couple days ago, and I was just like, I love them, dude.
Nice. Yeah, you're so cute. Oh my goodness, yo, that is the way to go about it. Like,
I don't know, man. I took the Adventure Time bee and I ran with it. Come along with me. I think my name is Pretty Imaginative of TBH. Hi, Kay.
I never watched Adventure Time.
What? Yo, chat. Get him.
Like Phineas and Ferb and it was Steven Universe that it was not. I never got to it. Shoot. I did get to like what is it? Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls. But, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny. My partner is obsessed with Adventure Time. He could like tell you anything about it.
Yeah. Are you watching the new one?
Oh, we already finished Fiona and Cake. Yeah.
Oh. Is it done?
Oh yeah,
no,
it was. Yeah,
oh.
it was a mini series. It's just 10 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, really good. I loved it. It was so like, it really is like they understand that the, what do you call it? That the Adventure Time audience has grown up. Yeah, they're older now, and it's like they took that into account, and I think that it was really fun. It was without making it like, without turning it into an adult cartoon. They made it for adults, and I think that that's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You know, you went with the cute bubbly type.
Oh, they said season 2 of Fiona and Cake was greenlit. Are you for real? I thought they were only gonna keep it as 1 season. That's crazy. I dig it. I'm excited.
That's nice.
Hang on. I'll actually. Give me a second.
I guess it was just like popular enough that it worked.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. See, I watched that. I watched Amphibia and Owl House.
I didn't watch Amphibia. I haven't watched Owl House either. I have a lot of students who love them. Yeah. So it's like I know a good chunk about it, but it's only because of my student.
Yeah. Actually, it was because my student recommended it.
No, there you go.
Owl House. I'm like, okay, sure, I'll check it out. And then because of that, I heard about Amphibia, and then I checked that last one out.
My partner and I just finished Hilda. Hilda's really good.
Oh, it's on my watch list. I haven't checked it out.
Netflix, yeah. Oh, amazing. Yeah. It's so fun. It's a really good show.
Oh, I like the wings on yours. That's creative.
Yes, a little.
That's cool.
He's got a little hat. Hilda was amazing, yeah. Frightening Shelby. Have I watched a new season of Hilda? We finished the entire thing. So yes, we binged all of it, including the movie.
Oh, there's a movie?
Yeah, you kind of have to watch the movie after season 2.
Okay.
So season 2, and then you have to watch the movie in order to get yourself some closure, and then you go to season 3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is it one of those where like the studio kind of didn't want to keep going with it, and then they just like, here's a movie to help?
Oh, no. So season 3 is the final season. But no, I think they were always just planning to release a movie.
Oh, okay.
The voice of Hilda, I didn't realize is Bella Ramsey. The girl who played Ellie in The Last of Us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she voiced Hilda when she was way younger, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't realize this is Bella Ramsey.
Wow.
I'll draw more.
Did you watch the show?
Oh, Hilda? Or no, The Last of Us?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it. No.
Did you play the games ever?
I watched a playthrough. Not of the second one, but of the first one, yes.
That's nice.
Have you?
Is it like your cup of tea, would you say?
I thought it was pretty good. I liked that it was very story heavy. I liked it a lot at the time. I don't remember it that well because it is a fairly old game. But I remember really liking it. Like, I remember really being into watching them play. Yeah, it was a vibe. It had a really nice story. In terms of like AAAs that are like fairly popular, God of War is up with my tea.
Okay.
I loved God of War 4. I loved Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hanging from like a
I still have yet to watch. Play the second one. I played the first
Ragnarok?
one. Yeah.
Ragnarok was good. I do prefer 4 better than 5, but I think they're both really good.
4 being
the one that's on the PS4.
Oh, the reboot.
Yeah.
Quote unquote last reboot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. I think most people also preferred that.
Yeah, I preferred it. I didn't have any.
I don't know. It might have stopped. Server.
Yeah. The server response. No, stop, please.
What if we lost everything? Oh, is it back?
No.
I think it's back. No.
No. Wait for server response.
Oh, Lackadaisy. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I do know Lackadaisy. I haven't watched it.
You know what's crazy is like I read it when I was in high school, and and then when I saw that they're making an animated, I was like, wow, good on them. Holy.
Yeah, I was like, I remembered seeing Lackadaisy around on DeviantArt when I was a kid, and like I loved this style. I was like, wow, so cool.
Yeah. I just could never kind of keep up with it as it was going and everything. So.
Yeah, I also never really kept up with it, Yeah, it's an old series. It's been around for a long time.
You go on like round 2. Round 2 of bugs.
There we go. Shelby's. I just did a hatched piece today, so.
What?
A hatched
What's a hatch?
piece, like with hatching.
Oh.
Like hatch shading.
Yeah.
I just did one that was a little hatched today, and I was like, oh, so I have this practice it already. Little guys, indeed! Little guys! Or can I get one of those bees? I don't know. Oh, what's carrying him?
Not the bee.
Bee? The difference. Same idea, different outcome. Same question, different answer.
Little guy. What is little guys? I've never heard of this.
They're just little guys.
Oh.
Just little guys.
Oh, it's a genre of drawing. Is that what it is?
What? No. It's these bees that we have drawn are little guys.
Oh. Okay.
Like they're. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just they are just cute little guys.
They're just small.
Yeah. They're just little guys.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh, I guess now we
I
can
just called it a genre, but it's just anytime people draw small cute guys. Yeah. It's my favorite genre of guy is little guys. Yeah.
That's funny. I guess I'm good.
I'm also good.
Wow, we can finally go to the chat.
Yeah, we can go to chat now. Let's take a look. Let's see who we wanna. Our next victim is.
Josh, coming from a southerner, bless your heart.
Let's see if there's anybody who we. Oh, I mean Quinn. Quinn is not only a student, but Quinn's also a YouTube member or a Patreon member as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you.
Are you sure?
Everybody's just going like be.
You can pick from here too. Who else do I recognize? Well, I recognize Microwave, of course.
I don't think I know any of these other than Joe Road. I saw Joe Road pop up. I'm like, hey, Joe Road. Hey, Joe.
Much room for inspo right here. Yeah, sorry, Microwave. Not really much to do with my name. That's okay.
We could do. I mean, we got so much time. You can pick the first one, I guess. Or I can take a look at the names as well.
Yeah. Take a look. See if anything kind of gives you inspiration.
I am looking. There's a bunch of people here. I actually have it open. I just have the chat, but I haven't taken a look at how many people are in the stream. 107. Holy,
107,
okay.
Yeah. We got a good audience right now.
Wow, okay. Everyone.
I know.
Everybody.
Just draw chat. It's a little box with a bunch of cats in it. Labeled chat.
And we'll write all your names inside that like rectangle. I'm just like saying it and seeing if anything.
Yeah, if anything pops out.
It's kind of interesting.
Moonfire. You just draw the moon on fire.
Okay, I think I got one.
Oh yeah, which one are we going with?
I like the 9 cotton candy vids. I don't.
9 cotton candy vids.
I think I read it as kids. I was like 9 cotton candy
kids. 9 cotton candy vids is still fine. I think that's fun. We could go with that.
What's Cult of the Hermits? Is that a thing? Is that
Hermits.
A person? Oh, it is a person.
It is a person, yeah, they are. Cult of the Hermits is also kind of funny.
People want us to draw Cult of the Hermits.
Yeah, there's one guy in there. He's like, draw Cult of the Hermits.
He got his friend on. He's like, here, just shout my name.
We can start with your pick. Is you go cotton candy vids if you want. And then we could follow by Cult of the Hermits, because that one's also
Yeah.
that is pretty funny, I will say.
You see, everybody's like putting up Cult of the Hermits.
Cult of the Hermits is really funny, but yeah, 9 cotton candy vids is pretty fun. We could go to something with that. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
We're doing your cotton candy. I don't even know if you're on here anymore.
Yeah, they are. They're vibing there still. There we go. There's the username.
Specifically 9 of them. We have to.
There has to be 9. Yeah.
Exactly 9 cotton candy. Okay.
Yep.
I will try. As many as we can. Vindictive Toast. Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, Vindictive Toast is funny. I also like Tiny Beeps. That one's also pretty funny.
Honestly, yeah, we could. There's so many to pick
There's
from.
so many to
it's
pick
hard.
from. Yeah, let's go through for now. 9 cotton candy vids, huh?
Like the kids has stuck with like in my mind now, so I want to draw like these kids. Okay, that sounds like I want to draw kids holding cotton candy or something. I don't know.
I have an idea. Don't worry. Let me cook. Let me cook.
Aw, you're going really for the cute vibes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what this is. This flare has just taken over me right now.
Disturbed duck is gone. Was that a person? Oh man. What, like, do you have like a special username? I guess it's like the Vision.
The television. Yeah.
Was that based on anything, or it's just like
television.
You want it to be called television?
Well, when I was younger, I had a really big obsession with like the object heads movement. Like I loved like the TV heads. So for the longest time, my username was pastel_telehead. Like that was my username for a really long time. And then I was like, I want to compress that down because I still kind of like the television aesthetic. So I'm like, let's.
Yeah.
I was like, television. That's kind of fun. But of course, the word television is taken, so I just television.
Yeah.
So like my friends, a lot of like people who meet me for the first time online call me Telly.
Oh.
But
okay.
I always just say like, you just call me Jess. It's fine.
Yeah. Did the your profile pic also stem from that, or is that something completely separate?
Oh, which one? Like the
one on your Wait, is the one on your profile your character? Like
yeah, that's Corn.
Yeah.
That's Corn. That's just my OC.
Okay.
But
So nothing to do with like the whole television.
No. My honestly, my branding, like outside of like my profile picture has nothing to do with my username. But like I have some very, very minimal branding that I might use at some point that's kind of TV related, but not really.
Oh, okay. You have to go. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Mystic Arts. The Mystic Arts.
Corn on the cob or popcorn? Neither. It's my child. I have a D&D character. He's a dragonborn. His name is Corn. Corn kind of looks like a raven.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His name is Corn Chip. I saw a meme from a long time ago. That's like a magpie that's like, I would sell your soul for 1 corn chip. So then I based his design off of a magpie.
Okay.
So that's Corn. There's my child. Oh, it's like that. He's very easy to draw. He's not not tough at all.
I mean that's kind of like the makings of an iconic character right there.
Yeah, man.
Making it.
It makes me very happy when I get jump scared in the server with just like sometimes I get jump scared with Corn art and they're like, I drew Jesse's character, and I was like, huh? Why? Thank you.
What do you mean why?
It's like, thank you.
Are you making 9 con candy vids? Oh my goodness. Your guy in the... That's funny.
I don't. Yeah, he's got a Windows computer. That's what we're vibing
I
with.
drew the other side of the basket, and then I realized, like, oh, why did I do that? I didn't have to draw the whole on this side.
Corn is just a little boy who isn't as little a boy as we thought he was. Yep, that's about right. That's Corn's backstory.
I feel like I just drew a Pokemon. Kind of thing. I don't know. You excited? Did you watch Arcane?
Oh yeah.
Are you excited? For
Yeah,
season
man.
2?
Heck yes, man.
They keep teasing us with these like small itty bitty trailers.
I'm so hyped. I'm so ready. There we go.
Wait, what is this? Why are there not? I'm like,
Cotton candy bits. Just a Hamtaro in a basket. Well, it's funny you say Pokemon. It's just like it's another, for my Pokemon fans, it's another regional form of Sinistea. This is what we're getting right now. and Poltergeist. Poltergeist.
I don't know what I'm drawing actually.
It's Cotton Candy Kid.
Yeah, the kid with the cotton candy. Yeah, nine cotton candies. Yeah, there is a second season coming out. It took them so long. I don't know why it took them so long actually. Dude.
Well, to be fair, that animation is crazy. So it's like
that's true.
That
yeah.
probably
on a TV budget too. Yeah.
New Pokemon series? No. Like y'all never seen the like Poltergeist, Sinistea, and that whole line? It's the regionals. This is another regional. It's another strange child in a box. Good things take time, fingers crossed. Yeah, really, right? Just come on, please don't ruin it. I trust Riot. I trust Riot Studios. I don't trust Netflix, but I do trust Riot.
Yep. I mean, so far they've been doing pretty good with like a bunch of their animated shows so far.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's true. In terms of like longevity and of their shows, I don't know. Sometimes you're like, hey, it's coming, and then it's like, oh, guess what? We got canceled, and it's like, man.
Yeah, okay. I know, right? It's just, oh, bro, what's the point?
What's the point? Why am I here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's too many. 7, 8. Every new section is a different cotton candy.
There you go. 9. Woo!
That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Woo!
I don't know what this was supposed to be. I was like,
originally
I wanted to draw a really big kid eating a lot of cotton candy, but I don't know.
I mean, that could have worked too.
Yeah. But I love how there's this like cotton candy head watching cotton candy video.
Cotton candy video.
Supposedly.
He's wondering why there are 9 cotton candy videos on his recommended page. It's so strange to him.
Okay.
Right.
The neck. Wait, which one did you pick? Did you end up picking one?
Yeah, it was the. Oh gosh, where are you? Oh, I'm torn. I really like.
Oh, the Hermit one. Wait,
yeah, the Cult of the Hermits. Yeah, was funny. I like Cult of the Hermits. I also really liked. Oh, what was it? Tiny Beeps. That was kind of funny too.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm good with any.
You know what? Yeah, let's go with Cult of the Hermits because that's pretty funny. Oh yeah, and then there was VindictiveToast too. Yeah, but
oh, true.
Let's go
I mean, we still got we got half an hour.
Yeah, we got time. Cult of the Hermits.
Does that mean we gotta draw more than one? If you draw one, I draw one. Is that still a cult? There's two.
I have an idea.
Oh, did you ever finish Cult of the Lamb?
I didn't. My partner did. I watched him play the whole thing. That was my idea.
What do you mean?
Hang on.
Oh, the Cult of the Lamb?
Yeah,
honestly, that's what I thought people were saying in chat at first, because it was going by so fast. I was like, Cult of the Lamb? People want to draw a lamb? Okay, yes.
Because they have like a crab character in Cult of the Lamb.
Oh.
So I'm like, I was kind of my vibe that I was going with.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I ordered the physical version of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna rebuy it digitally when it first came out. So I was just like waiting, basically. But it's good. It's like a fun game. Although sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's very. I feel like I want it to be chill, or like more chill, but.
Yeah, it is a roguelike, so it's gonna be a little bit less chill, just by nature.
Yeah. I'm actually I haven't touched it in a while yet. I'm trying to finish Neon White. I don't know if you ever heard of that or played that. It's like a speed running platform card game.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really good. Don't know if anybody here has ever played Neon White, but it's good. If you like a challenging, fun, fast game, it's really good.
Sick.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you. I'm trying to remember how to draw a lamb.
The art style is really cool though in that game.
No, it's so cute. I love Cult of the Lamb. It's so like, it's such a fun look.
Yeah. I got the art book too.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's so, like I haven't gone through it because I don't want to spoil any of like the bosses or the looks of the creatures or anything. But it's a nice hefty book. Everything. Wait, Joanne, have you never played a single roguelike before? Or a rogue type game? Is Cult of the Lamb
Isaac,
your
this
first
kind of look like Isaac, I'm sorry. Another roguelike.
Is that Magma? It is Magma. Or like we are using Magma.
We are indeed using Magma Studio right now. So even if you bring up our device name things, it will not be accurate for the stream.
I don't have cotton candy, but I'm eating marzipan,
Marzipan, yeah.
Nice. Oh, more on your level? Yeah. You know what? Strangely enough, I feel like Cult of the Lamb can be hard-ish. You know, like if you're not patient enough. Surprisingly, I was a little bit surprised by how difficult it could be, and I was a little bit impatient. I was like, wait. I was playing it on hard because I was like, oh yeah, I've played Hades, I can do this, and then I was like, oh, never mind, I underestimated.
Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of roguelikes. I'm like, I prefer slower paced things. It's not 100% my vibe.
Like what's on your speed, would you say? Like, what's your speed?
It can go fast as long as it's rhythm. Like, if it's like a rhythm game, it can go as fast as it wants. I can keep up with that easily. But
it's the Fortnite rock band?
No, I don't like Fortnite.
You see that though? They like, you can play Guitar Hero or something.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Beat Saber's fun. I know roguelikes are your favorite, babe. Hi, Crow.
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber is Beat Saber's fun. I like Beat Saber a lot. I wish I could play it better because like I get motion sick. So it's like if it goes too fast, my eyes start to cross and like I can't see anything anymore. Which
Can you even play it because of the whole your back?
I can, because it's like it's supposed to just be like standing still, right? It's like just waving my arms around. My upper back has no problems. It's all just my lower back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whenever I hear Beat Saber though, I think of the Star Wars meme. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
I don't 100% know what you're talking about, but kind of.
It's like when Anakin goes to the room with the younglings.
Oh yeah, Master Skywalker. What are we going to do?
Yeah,
all these games just sat and called watching me play. It's true. Yeah, I've just been watching. Here we go. Cult of the Hermits. I like this one a lot, actually. Now that I'm kind of finishing it up, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, this is so good.
I'm like, okay, all right. I kind of dig this one.
Oh, Inscription. Yeah, that's the other
Inscription
game
is so good, dude. I love.
I need to
another one I watched. I'd already like seen a playthrough, but then I watched my partner play, and I was like, dude, you gotta.
Wait, you didn't play it yourself? You watched someone else play it?
Yeah. But Inscription would have been. I would have been okay playing Inscription.
Really? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a slow pace. It's cards.
Yeah,
it's not bad at all. Just a little bit of strategy. I'm not huge on strategy as well. It's like I prefer not to have to strategize, but like that one is simple enough where I think I would be okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's okay. You can... Oh well, no. I need to pick my gifts. Thank you. My mother came in and got me Timbits.
Wow. So nice.
Yeah, I'm like, heck yeah, Timbits. Oh, it's a donut. It's not Timbits. Oh, dude, it's the new Bailey's Boston Cream.
Oh wait, is it the really decked out special one?
Yeah, man.
Dude, I wanted that, and then I was like, I didn't know how to point at it, so they just gave me a normal
Boston Cream. Yeah, pain. Dude, they're so good.
Really?
They're so good.
I gotta try it. Yeah.
Apparently, I was really good at Inscription. You were amazing at Inscription.
It was hard. Like the first time I played it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like it is very luck based sometimes, and especially the first time you get to a boss and you're like, you don't know what, like the fishing boss. I don't know.
Oh,
like, it's literally the second one.
Oh,
like,
so funny.
I was like, wait, he takes away my cards. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't plan for that.
It's a tough game.
Yeah, but I am gonna finish it. I just kind of put it to the side for now.
I think I'm good on this one. I think Wham.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is the Cult of the Lamb reference. It's good enough. I'll color inside. I'll color inside the mouth.
Yeah, yo, that's sick.
Thank you.
The pose and everything.
Thank you. I'm extremely proud that I didn't have any diagram lines for this. So, then again, it is a very simple one, but I'm getting better at working without diagram lines, like just kind of going straight to the illustration.
Oh, like the planning, like underdrawing.
Yeah, having none of that. It's like I'm getting better at that. Also, I'm getting better at not using a multiply layer, like just picking colors by eye.
Wait, I always felt like you always just drew it. Like I didn't know you did. I do a lot of underdrawing. Yeah,
it's a thing that's been picked up with me recently. Like usually I'll start with like a circle and then kind of do that sort of thing, but like I've started to just kind of go straight to it. It's like no need for anything underneath. I feel powerful that I've gained this ability. Actually, no, I like
Queen of Cheese? Are you like a huge cheese person?
Oh, that was a
Is it like a reference to an old?
Yes, it is. It's okay. We had a cheese conversation, and then they just started like cheering for me and calling me the Queen of Cheese. It was like,
or like being cheesy. You're the Queen of being cheesy. That's what they mean, right?
No, actual cheese.
Okay.
Cubone just randomly yipped in the distance. I'm confused. You should go check, see if this is like an intruder. I'm kidding. There's no intruder in your apartment.
Undertale. I still need to play Undertale.
You haven't played Undertale?
No.
Bro.
No, I think because it happened when it was so hyped that I was like, I'm not gonna play it.
Oh,
but
you're
then,
one of those. Come on.
But now it's like some time has gone by. I will play it eventually. Yeah.
Bro, Undertale is so good, dude. Amazing game. We were talking again, my students, ! Classes. We were talking about Undertale today, because we had talked about Omori before that. Another amazing game, by the way.
I don't think I've heard of that.
Ooh,
Omori. Like, how do you spell that?
Omori. Omori.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh wait, actually, someone did mention this. I think.
It got
like
really
in the
popular.
Summer camps.
Mm-hmm.
I think someone did bring this up.
Yeah, it got really popular. It became like a whole thing. It was a really, really good game, RPG. It's one of those ones where it's like, oh, so cute. Oh no. So
yeah,
it's a really, really good game. Crow. My partner says, Josh, the more details you add, the more it looks like my dad.
Does your dad dress like a gnome?
The more that, you know what, I will agree with Crow on this one at the very least. Yeah, kind of looks like your dad.
That's funny.
He says that about every man that has a beard. I'm just like, he's not your dad.
Okay,
he's not your dad. All right.
Thank
next.
you, Joe Road.
Thank you, Joe Road, for the $2.
Thank you. Yes, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. All right, let's move on to the next one. How do you?
Yeah.
You pick this next one because I've picked a bunch of them.
I mean, honestly, the toast one is good.
Toast one, Vindicated Toast.
Is it Vindictive or Vindicated?
Or Vindictive. I think it's Vindictive Toast.
I don't know. Is this toast person here, or did you like save it?
Who
knows? Who knows?
I don't even know if they're still here.
That's true.
Oh, yep, there they are.
Well,
Vindictive Toast. Vindictive
Toast.
Okay. Let's go for it.
I'm gonna have to look up what Vindictive.
Yo, say. I'm like, I know the word.
Desire for revenge. Oh, okay.
Oh, vengeful toast, you say? All right. Well, we'll have to deal with that.
Toast.
I would have 100% gone like, oh, let's do Scarecrow sketch and just draw my partner. I make it so much easier on me. No, I won't do that.
That's true. The toast, the goat, toast the goat.
Scarecrow sketch is literally just a drawing of a scarecrow, you know? True.
What do we have? 15? We got like 17 minutes or something.
Yeah, we got 17 minutes. That's good enough time. Sorry, let me just bite my donut.
Your donut? Is it a limited time? Do you know?
I think so.
Are they always limited? No.
Yeah.
I was at Universal with like my family, and we took a picture with the Velociraptor, and the guy was like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" He was like, "Oh, we're from Toronto," and he was like, "Oh, they've got great things called Timbits, guys." And then me and my sister like, "Do you like them?" And my sister's like, "Eh." I feel like the guy didn't know how to work off that. He's like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting like a kind of response." I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they got like the cereals Timbits, right?" And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even know."
They suck. Yo, the Timbits cereal sucks, dude.
Oh no.
It's like, imagine just like worse corn pops. Like, it's just so like.
Oh, I feel okay. I swear they made corn pops worse. Because for some reason as a kid, I was like, corn pops were so good. And then I ate them sometime in high school, and like, they changed this. The fiber, I think, changed the taste of it. And I was like, what is happening here?
Maybe. I like them still.
Yeah. I mean, I still really like Fruit Loops. And
I never liked Fruit Loops, actually.
What?
Yeah.
I know everybody likes Cinnamon Toast, but I think Cinnamon Toast tastes kind of bad.
Wrong! That is a wrong opinion, Josh. I'm so sorry.
By it. I'm standing by it.
Josh, you are a great human being. That is the wrong hill to die on. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is bad?
Yeah, it is not good.
Okay, wrong. That's the wrong opinion. I'm sorry. You agree with
I'm standing
Josh?
by it.
Did you want get out
Oh
of my chat?
yeah,
Get out of my chat.
Here, we're not drawing Vindictive Toast. We'll draw
Digiwo.
Yeah.
I'm too British for this. LOL. I hate
Oh,
anything with cinnamon. Okay, that's extra wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I don't agree with that. I love cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls, dude. Cinnamon rolls are so good. I love churros.
I'm gonna try to
as well.
learn like how to make cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls apparently aren't that bad. Like they're not too hard to.
Yeah. I think the intimidating thing for me is going to be the kneading, because I've never really been good at kneading bread or dough, so we're gonna see how it goes.
I don't bake, so I wouldn't know how to do it regardless.
Cinnamon bread is good. Like,
cinnamon bread
butter,
slaps.
Yeah, butter and then put some cinnamon on that. Ooh,
Yo,
yes.
Vibes.
But not cinnamon toast crunch. That's disgusting.
Upsetting. Cinnamon toast crunch is so good. I love cinnamon toast crunch. A lot of my friends actually prefer French toast crunch over cinnamon toast.
I do. Okay, I used to. I don't think I've eaten it recently enough to really say how I feel about it. But as a kid, I did like cinnamon, like the French toast one, a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, I like the change in angle.
Pumpkin rolls? I don't mind pumpkin rolls. I don't think I've had them enough to really gauge an opinion.
I've never heard of pumpkin rolls before.
It's just like a pumpkin spice roll.
Oh. I mean, I like pumpkin things. So.
You're so good at drawing rocks, dude. I'm like, I can't draw rocks to save my life, bro.
Oh. No, honestly, I feel like I just put the cracks in there, and then partway through, I'm like, I don't know.
It looks good. It's convincing.
Dude, I had to paint for my final thesis at OCAD. I painted like so many rocks. I made the bad choice of being like, I never paint environmental stuff. I'm gonna do it for my thesis, and that was regret.
For your thesis is crazy.
I know. It was so bad. Oh my goodness. And it was like traditional too. I was like traditional environmental pieces.
Ow.
I was like, it was a bad idea.
Painful. Yeah, no way.
I had endless nights. I'm gonna put it on record here, but one of my last pieces, I did it literally the night of the grad.
Let's go. Don't do that, but that's vibes.
Yes, don't do that. Yeah. It was like, oh, I can touch this up and finish it. Okay, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, it was not. It was. I mean, it turned out really good. It's my best piece, but yeah, it was.
Sometimes panic breeds the best work out of you. I'm just saying. I did that with all of my pieces. I was like, I did a good chunk of them always last minute.
Oh.
I was like, because I had a lot of trust in my own workflow and my process. It was like, nice. I'm like, I would know exactly how much time to give myself, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably too exact because it would be really down to the wire, but I would always get it done. Never needed an extension.
Oh, okay. Dang.
But yeah, no, it was...
Yeah, it was funny because one of the other pieces, I was like varnishing it in the library study rooms. I don't know if you know. I was in there, like air drying it, and then like the exhibit was like 2 hours away. I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I can varnish it within the right amount of time. I got it.
So funny. Yeah, the only time where I was like, I brought like a piece in for the. It was like intro to analog art or something like that.
I've never heard of that class.
Or intro to something, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I had to... What do you call it? I decided to do an oil painting. It was like my second ever oil painting. And I didn't realize how much of a drying time it would need. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I could do this like maybe 3-4 days ahead of time, because then it'll give it like maybe a day to dry and it'll be fine. It was not dry the next day, and I was like, oh. So I still had to bring it into class, and my prof was like, is this wet? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
It was John.
I
It was.
think
I think it was John
same
Todd.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, John Todd. Yeah.
He was fun. He's a fun prof.
I might be mixing up my prof. No, I think it is John Todd. He can be a little intimidating.
He's very intimidating. No, he's scary.
Yeah.
John, he liked me, but it was one of those things where he was like, he gave me a piece of advice, and like I'll remember it forever. He was like, you're a really good illustrator, but like I think you need to like calm down, loosen up.
Oh.
He basically just told me to unclench. He was like, you're so.
What do you mean? What do you mean, like calm down? Like in what way?
Because I was really precise, right? And like you know how he's like a really destructive artist, right? So he was like, he's basically just being like, hey, it's like you should probably get more experimental because you're a little bit too inside the box. And I'm like, okay. And you know what?
Yeah, his stuff is like super unconventional.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I mean, I took it to heart, and I think I've gotten a little more experimental with my line work, and like, you know, good piece of advice.
Nice. It's like my guy's fighting your guy.
Yeah. Mine is at like the final stand. He's ready to end this.
Toast with the knife. I mean, like you know what else? It's there. The setup for us. Did you ever meet a guy named Kavvan then?
I knew the name. Never met him though. No.
Oh, yeah, because he was in my year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I immediately I finished writing it. The chat, Nani?
Oh my goodness.
I totally forgot to write the
You
username.
want a piece of me? That's pretty good. I like that.
Wait, you know what this means?
No, someone Joe wrote it. I actually don't.
Okay.
I didn't know what it was, but like I you know, people say it so much. Like,
yeah, I don't actually know what it means. I just know the meaning.
That's jokes.
Nani. I know that Nani is like.
What? You watch any of the current stuff?
Which?
Like Free Ren or like JJK, like the new stuff.
No, not really. I'm more of a manga reader than I am an anime watcher.
Okay.
So I'm like, I do want to start reading Witch Hat Atelier, but like, I'm very picky with my manga and my anime, because I'm like, my favorite manga and my favorite anime visually are always the ones that have more inspirations than just Japanese like art style. Like I love Witch Hat Atelier because it actually has a very English style of like line work.
Yeah.
And then there's
Can
also
I read
like
it? Like I've seen it recommended. Good.
And then there's also what is it? The Girl from the Other Side has a very French children's illustration. Yeah,
I bought the first volume.
I have volume 1 and 2. Yeah, I just haven't read them yet.
Because they released that like deluxe edition, and I wanted to see if it was like even worth reading to see.
It was beautiful. I'm like, I haven't actually read it yet, but it looks
line work
beautiful.
is really nice.
Yeah. I just finished reading Blood on the Tracks with my friend. That one's really dark.
Okay.
And then I have like my favorite manga artist, Junji Ito, of course.
Oh, yeah. I've actually never read a single one of his stuff.
You haven't read a Junji Ito? Oh my god, bro.
You know what? It was in the same line of thought where it was everybody in art school was like, yo, Junji Ito. And I was like, I'm not going to read this stuff.
So contrarian. You're missing out on so much, dude. All right, you got to read it now.
I will.
All right.
I will.
And like, my personal favorite, super basic, my personal favorite's Uzumaki. I love Uzumaki.
Yeah.
I thought Tomi was okay. I really liked Gyo.
What about Censor? Did you read that? I was about to buy that, but then I didn't.
Which one?
Go for it. Censor? I don't know if it's one of her.
I don't know that one.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like Uzumaki's kind of like the. Would you say it's like the best one to start off with?
Yeah. Uzumaki is definitely one of the better ones to start off on, in my opinion. That's why this armor's perspective is wrong.
Stuff gets popular for reasons, Josh.
Yeah, true. You know, yeah.
You know, the only thing I ever got into, like, near release was, I think, Last of Us, the second one.
You're like an anti-hipster.
I think I usually just wait till it's on sale, or I wait for the hype to die down, and then I go check it out.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait till it's on sale. I'm like, you're so Asian. It's like the Asian way to do it.
Yeah,
one Asian to another. Not Reborn. Haven't seen that. One Piece, my partner loves One Piece. He finished it, so he's all caught up now.
I'm reading it too. I'm on
are you reading
chapter 800.
Oh,
right
wow.
Now. I'm making my way. Like, I read it on the airport, on the plane. I'm like, this is the best time. I got nothing to do. I'm just gonna read it.
My partner was watching the anime, so he's caught up with the anime right now.
Oh my god, that's insane. Did he watch everything, or did he? Oh my, I like, full respect to you, sir. No, like, holy, that's a lot. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, he's been doing it for like over like a couple years now, more than that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
can I say what I need help with?
Yeah, go for it. We got like 4 minutes left. We'll just sit here and chat. The last 4 minutes. Love One Piece. There he is.
Okay, I'm not saying this as a contrarian. I think it's so-so.
So-so?
Like One Piece. Like,
One
I
Piece?
think One Piece is so-so.
Fair enough.
But I think it's because I grew up with like Naruto and Bleach, so my expectations for it have changed, I think, over time.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Are they gonna throw butter at each other? Oh, you know what?
That would be so funny.
I forgot to draw butter on him. You know what?
I'm gonna do that too. Actually, that's funny.
Some like drip.
You have 6 drawing apps. Why? For what purpose?
Wait, oh yeah, what's the person's questions? And he getting think what? Yeah, why do you just find one that speaks to you and then just stick with it?
Yeah.
I don't think you need
You
6.
digital art fully now. Just pick one that you think you enjoy. Like, you don't need to have more than, like, I would say maximum you might want maybe 2 or 3. Like, I use 2. Like, I use both CSP and
Oh, are you getting
Photoshop?
more into CSP? Because I remember you saying, like, you mostly just Photoshop.
I am mostly Photoshop, yeah. I do swap between the two now if I want to be fast and I want to color something in, because a lot of my line work is very broken. And CSP deals with... CSP's Paint Bucket is very, very powerful, so I tend to swap.
Pocket? What's Paint Pocket?
Oh, Paint Bucket. Like the Paint Bucket tool. Yeah, no, it's just the Paint Bucket tool. So I tend to swap to there for if I want to use the Paint Bucket, or if I'm doing a big perspective piece, I work in CSP. But more often than not, I'm mostly just in Photoshop. It'll get confusing if you use more than like 2 or 3, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm mostly main like Sketchbook and Krita at this point, I think. Yeah, Sketchbook just because it's so convenient. It doesn't take up a lot of power, and I think I've just gotten used to it and everything. It's not the most like powerful software, but it's just so convenient with like the way you can navigate around your canvas. Literally everything is assigned to the space bars, so like I don't have to use the keyboard pretty much. So it's like nice.
I have like because I have a Cintiq, right? So it's like I have buttons off to the side. Everything I need is on these buttons. If it's if I want to just shortcut to like a tool, then obviously I reach over to my keyboard, but I'm all good on this thing.
Yeah. Ibis Paint, I've never used it, so I don't really know too much about it.
I've used Ibis Paint. Like, we did a blog a long time ago where it was like testing all these different free programs, and Ibis was on there. I tested it out. It's a little bit... It's like the layout is so intense because it's mobile only, right? And that layout is crazy for such a small screen. And I'm like, I don't love it.
I didn't know it was only mobile.
Yeah, it's mobile only. So like if people like can only draw on their phone or like on a tablet, they'll use Ibis a lot of the time. I'm like,
if you're not
Ibis...
privileged enough to have Procreate.
yeah, Ibis is just okay. I'm like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm sorry, Josh. I did like it more than Krita.
No, I know you're like it's limited. I'm fine with it.
I'm not even that Krita's limited. I don't like a lot of the defaults. It's like I find that like
really love painting with Krita. I don't know why.
I find that Krita is like just like a program where like it's kind of difficult to get into another program just based on like what its defaults are. If it was your starter, it would be like if you tried to transfer over to a different program, it's incredibly difficult. So I'm like the transferability of it is not amazing. Like I bet it's more power because like for a free program, I've heard that it's really powerful. But just from me, who is like I had already used like because again this was like I used Krita for like the testing thing. For me, who had already gone through like 5 different programs, they all kind of operated similarly. I get to Krita and I'm like, whoa! I'm like, this is so different. I'm like, hang on. So
like how you feel about programs is like based on how you compare it to other ones that you've used before. So
100%.
Okay, this person like Lutheritis was like everything that he's mentioned. I'm like I've never used any of them. Like Flip-a-Clip, Ibis Paint, Infinite Painter, Pixel Studio, and Pixel Art. I've never used.
Yeah, those are pixel art programs. Flip-a-Clip I've never used before. Flip-a-Clip is it's an animation software for phones. I'd say just stick with one. Just stick with. I honestly, despite me being like it's okay, stick with Ibis. Ibis is a good starter. Ibis, or if you want, you can also go to Autodesk Sketchbook. That's also free. It's a little bit simpler.
Okay, it's kind of hard to find it. I don't know. I tried finding it again because it worked. You can actually animate on Autodesk Sketchbook, which was crazy. But like, I feel like they've taken down, or like you have to hunt for it, like the free version.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, sucks. But yeah, all right. I guess are we done?
Yeah, we are. It's 5 o'clock. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining today. Thank you to everybody, all the users who we drew. This was VindictiveToast, and then there was Cult of the Hermits, who we also did, and then we did 9 Cotton Candy Vids, and then Shelby, who was one of our students, Netranetwork, or Netra, another student of ours, followed by GeoCat, one of our Patreon / YouTube members. We have Kavvan as well. Oops. And then, last but not least, even though we drew them first, Mallovoice. Thank you all so much for joining today. Again, don't know too much about us. Hi, welcome if you haven't been here before. If you'd like to see more of us, we're not just a YouTube channel. Hey, art school too. WayneCanvas.com. Check out the classes that we offer. Josh is covering up the .com right now, but that's fine. WayneCanvas.com to check out the classes that we offer. Check out the things that we offer. Both of us are instructors. If you'd like to book classes with us, bookings are open for winter term 2024. So be sure to check those out. If you would like the working files, or if you would like to see the JPEGs of these, get a better look at them, Discord. Join the Discord. Say hi. Participate in some, what do you call it? Some art challenges. Talk with other nerds. Talk with some other people. Talk with us if you're a member. Hey, speaking of memberships though, Patreon, YouTube membership. Come join. Get some working files. Get some behind the scenes early access videos. Get some class recordings. You can join the Discord, and there's like basically a little exclusive place where you can talk with us streamers. Hey, we're in there a lot. Iggy's in there a lot more than me, but I am in there who's chatting sometimes. So yeah, be sure to check those out. This coming Sunday, it's Iggy. I don't know what he's streaming though. Let's check that out. View your channel. Let's take a look-see here. Sunday, we've got Iggy drawing a fantasy outfit design. Pretty sick. Followed by me coming up this Saturday drawing rodent anatomy. I will be back. We'll be talking about rodent anatomy, which will probably just be extra mammal anatomy, but we'll go over that once more. But all right, y'all. Rats indeed. Thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see y'all next week. Au revoir. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.